Hey everyone, welcome back to another video where we check a random wallet and see if they hold their SHIB or if they sell their SHIB. So this is another week and thank you so much for dropping a like. What's happening everyone? Today we're going to be checking this wallet, either the number 26, 27 or 28. So this time I decided to check the wallet number 27 if they're in fact holding their SHIB, and surprise, they're actually buying in large amounts of Shiba Inu, and this is definitely a very bullish pattern. So hopefully you can get hyped because I do have some exciting news for you today. With that being said, this wallet is buying in large amounts, and this is not the only wallet that's buying in huge amounts. But the last few days, they have been mostly coming in with large transactions, accumulating Shiba Inu, because it seems like they're going to be holding for some time. And if we check over here, they've been accumulating for the past 35 days or so. As Shiba Inu price prediction, SHIB looks to gain 30% as it bounces off key support level. And Shiba Inu demand barriers, investors can expect this area to serve as foothold, launching SHIB by 30%. A breakdown of the large low will invalidate the bullish thesis. But it seems like we are in fact going to be seeing, from what FX Street said about SHIB, that we're going to be seeing another massive bull run and seeing those prices again with a huge barrier. All these listings are definitely a good indicator, especially because maybe they know about Robinhood coming in. It could be in fact, that some of these whales do know things that we don't know yet. Maybe they know about some announcements. One way or another, connections are crucial. But even that for you is very good news, because this means you're still going to be holding your SHIB as Bitcoin reclaims 47K, crypto market cap recovers 150 billion in 2 days. Green days are definitely coming. So with the crypto market cap recovering 150 billion, a lot of money, green days are in fact coming. And when you wanted to buy yourself some SHIB or some extra Bitcoin, it does seem in fact that big institutions are buying your supply up. They're buying the dips and they're not stopping. Are strong technicals enough to bring Bitcoin price to 100K? And I do expect 100K is still in play for Bitcoin this year. If anything, 100K would be underwhelming. In fact, if we follow Plan B stock to flow model, we're still moving in the lower bond, racing worst case scenario prices, which stood at 47K last month, 43K in September, and no less than 135K by the end of the year. So end of the year is closing in, but we could be seeing 100K, and 100K seems as ridiculous perhaps as 50K did last year. But there are factors in play that don't completely outrule this scenario. The recent pullback was mostly a deleveraging of the market, as a large percentage of leveraged open interest got wiped out and effectively reset all bullish traders that were going YOLO. But there's also some doubts for 100K on Bitcoin. And why am I talking about Bitcoin prices? Well, if we're seeing Bitcoin prices go up like that, you can expect SHIB prices growing up like that as well. Bitcoin is very sensitive at the global money supply, and yet at the same time, the cryptocurrency is becoming a legitimate alternative asset class, and everyone is looking for a certain portion of asset allocation. So Edwards predicted at the end of 2021, Bitcoin should be looking at a price target of between 100K and 200K. Even if we see it in January, it's bound to happen. And whatever you're holding, and hopefully you're not holding only SHIB, hopefully you're holding other coins as well. Comment what other coins are you holding. I'm really excited to read about that. Are you holding any other coins, or are you holding just SHIB? But all coins are going to be growing in the future as the market is still expanding. Bitcoin's value rose by 55x and 15x between 2012 and 2016, respectively, thereby suggesting that a move to 100,000 could still be possible. It will be interesting to see how the few coming days play out for cryptocurrency market at large. But Hebei is the latest China province to wield the cryptocurrency crackdown hammer. And China, once again, the big issue with China is that most of the people in China have in fact been buying SHIB, and that is, with research. But right now, China has been banning cryptocurrencies. Authorities in the province said crypto mining is inimical to China's environmental conservation efforts. And it seems like another province in China hits the dust, and we all expected that. And that's why the price is not dropping. This FUD, that dropped the price 3-5 months ago is still staying around here. But the move is intended with a broader anti-crypto policy in China that sees of the most cryptocurrency mining establishments forced to relocate overseas. Indeed, these measures resulted in the largest hash rate drop in Bitcoin history, as several miners were forced to go offline temporarily. People are moving to US to mine. People are moving to Kazakhstan to mine. All these countries they're moving into, and China's crypto mining ban has resulted in significant east-west hash power migration that could see North American miners command a greater share of global hash rate distribution. So Bitcoin gears up for assault. Can Bitcoin price overcome make or break resistance? Yes, it can, and yes, it did, and yes, it will. I definitely do think, all of that is going to be growing, as seems like all of the countries all around the world, everyone is accepting cryptocurrencies now. And with that being said, Shiba Inu could also find its place on how these cryptocurrencies are accepted. So, for example, Shib could either be a huge video game company. It could be a fully decentralized community. It could be, the alternative to Dogecoin. It would still be at a 50 billion market cap. If Dogecoin hits a $500 billion market cap and it goes to 500 billion, then we could be seeing Shib at 50 billion because it would follow suit. And with following suit, a lot of us would be very richer. But Hong Kong landlords lease to crypto exchanges following regulatory clarity. Crypto businesses in Hong Kong need to have a local license and are restricted to offer services only to professional investors. But landlords lease to crypto exchanges following regulatory clarity. Like, that's simply crazy to me. I never thought this would happen. 5 years ago, you wouldn't see that around the world, but these changes in fact are happening. The FCC's recent decision to regulate digital asset exchanges in Hong Kong gives us confidence that this new asset class has a regulatory framework and therefore a future with the financial industry. So Uzbekistan has no plans to use crypto ban payments. This is something I talked about before. A big money coming in. Turkish central bank taps local tech firms for digital currency R&D. And with various firms to form the digital Turkish lira collaboration platform, countries are making their own digital currencies. But Zip Ice Millennials would plan launch of crypto trading in the US next year. Now, this is really important. Aussie Buy Now, Pay Later fintech found that BNPL users are 67% more likely to trade crypto than non-users. With that being said, what this means is that more and more people will probably be buying crypto in the future. The younger generation that's going to be first buying and then paying later on are going to be coming into crypto. And with that being said, these are millions and even billions of dollars once again pumping into crypto markets. And a feature in 2022 to allow its customers to convert cash rewards into Bitcoin. All these offerings are slated for the US launch in 2022, but will eventually expand to a total of 12 global markets, including Zip's home turf in Australia over the next 12 to 18 months. So with all cryptocurrencies growing, I think Shiba Inu will be one of them, as we are going to be seeing a boost to altcoins. So layer 2 launches provide a boost to altcoins and governance proposals. So for example, that's something that Shib has. And layer 2 launches, so L2 is going to be for Shib. Shib is promising governance proposals through Bone and basically Shibarium. So they're doing all the things that indicate that Shiba Inu is basically going to be growing. So in fact, we're going to be seeing Shib's growth. Also, Bank of Russia wants to block emotional and suspicious crypto activity. It's planning to slow down payments to crypto exchanges and combat suspicious crypto activity. But definitely stay safe out there, as there's a lot of hacks. So with that being said, we're going to be seeing a lot more that I need to talk about next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, everyone.